lovelies, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's video I am doing everyone's favourite video of the month. It is my August completed pages 2022. Now I don't really have that many pages to show. I'm filming this on Monday the 29th of August just because I'm not anticipating really getting any pages finished the next few days, because I am working on a couple of whips at the moment they're kind of time consuming. I do think I'll probably do some more colour by numbers, but I really wanted to get this video done today because I'm trying to catch up on videos and filming, because I took pretty much most of August off, and even before that I was MIA on the channel quite a lot and my videos were very sporadic, whereas I'm now trying to get back into the routine of filming and uploading regularly. So this afternoon I'm spending a couple of hours bulk filming, and I thought, what better opportunity to get my August completed pages done than to sit and do them today. I did only upload my July completed pages, I think, last week. So yeah, you're going to have two in pretty quick succession, but I hope you don't mind. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple of the whips that I'm working on first, and then we will get into the completed pages. Okay, so my first work in progress is from Circle of Life by Melpomene Chatsapanagi, and I am working on the chameleon page. Now all of this is done in like 5 or 6 different colour fine liners, and then the shading here is with some polychromos, and I have used some jelly roll metallic just for sort of these bits here on the centre of the leaves. You probably can't see that too well. I've had to pull the curtain over because it's so bright. So yeah, I am working on him at the moment, and I am just sort of taking my time and just enjoying the process. Who would have thought colouring little dinky little dots like this in all different colours would be so relaxing? But it is, and I'm really enjoying it. So that's the first page I'm working on. The next one is in my second copy of Johanna Basford's Worlds of Wonder. I do still have my first copy and I love pretty much everything I've done in that book so far, but with this one I kind of want to make this a project book, maybe a bit of a journal. So yeah, I'm just going to enjoy sort of having fun and playing around in this one. I've been working on the first page, which is the double page spread of these islands. I've been working on these just a little bit at a time. I just sort of pick it up as and when. So I have been working on that. Okay, this is a buddy colour with the beautiful ladies Amanda and Johanna from JoJo's Ahana here on YouTube. We are doing a buddy colour and I picked up the wrong book. I started colouring a page in Mythographic Odyssey, and then when I went back and I was rereading through the messages between Amanda and I was like, oh my god, I've started the wrong page in the wrong book. So that page will be finished at some point, but this is the one that we are supposed to be doing. Now Amanda has finished her page. She showed me a picture last night and it looks amazing. Johanna is making wonderful progress on her page, and little old me, I'm trailing, but where is it? This is the page that we are working on, and this is my progress so far. So this one is a priority because it's a buddy colour, so I do need to get a wiggle on with this one. And last but not least is Mythic World by Kirby Rosanes. Now the last 2 nights I have done a live stream from this book working on this double page spread. And I'm just going to sort of continue working on him in my own time. But yeah, I've been working on this double page spread. I did sort of watercolor the water last night, and that was on live stream, and I was trying to mix colors, and I was getting really sort of stressed and antsy, and then I started painting it on, and I was like, no, I don't like it. But you know, the lovely Zoe, bless her heart, from Addicted to Colouring, she was like, it's fine, you know, don't worry, you can, you know, shade over it and all this, that and the other. So everyone, you know, we're just so supportive and encouraging. So if you guys are in the live stream, thank you so much. I have let the colours that I used for this dry on the palette so that I can reactivate them and go in with sort of like some, you know, like another layer to darken it up in some places. But I do think I'm going to take your advice and then work over the top with pencils. I might even try some Albrecht Dürer. But yeah, we will see. So that's how he's turning out. I've still got a lot of shading to do on his body, but it's getting there. I did sit last night after the live stream and with a fine liner, I went in and coloured all these little sort of bits of kelp or whatever it is there in the water, and just sort of got those done so that I can go in with my Calero metallic watercolour for these sort of leafy plants here. But that will be once the water is finished. But yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, making progress. So that is a couple of whips that I have on the go at the moment that I am alternating between. But like I said, the buddy colour in Mythographic Paradise will take precedence over the others. Okay, so let me put these away and then we will have a look at my completed pages for August. Okay, so starting with my 10 to complete, I have this one. This is Disney Princesses, a Fae, Carez, Mister by Hatchet Heroes. Let me straighten the camera a bit. There we go. This was one of my 10 to complete. I had 23 pages to do. I have completed the book. I didn't take that one out for when I did my July pages. But yet this book is now finished. I'm so excited. So I will be filming a flip through. I will just play it to music and it will just be a super quick video. Let me zoom out a smidge. It will just be a super quick video. But yeah, I will do a complete flip through. So as always, this is done with Super Tips and Posca. And then I added a little bit of writing up here, when you wish upon a star. And I used my beloved Uni metallic gold paint marker for that. And we have this one. And then Flora, Fauna and Merryweather from Sleeping Beauty. And that is it. The book is done. So that is another of my 10 books to complete that I can cross off my list. I will keep this book aside, ready for the end of the year wrap up. But like I said, I'm going to film a super quick flip through. So if you don't want spoilers from this book, don't worry about watching it. It's not a problem. But like I said, it'll just be a quick sort of 2-3 minute video and I will just play that to some music. The next in my 10 to complete is, zoom out a smidge, okay, is the Lines, Dots, Quest, Animals, Colour by Nimbus for Adults by Sun Life Drawing. And I had 24 pages to do in this one. I'm getting there. I'm making progress slowly but surely. So on these pages, I use a variety of Crayola Super Tips, alcohol markers and black Posca. So we've got this one. I could not for the life of me figure out what this was the other night, and I had to show Aaron, and he was like, Kate, that's a bird, it's like an eagle or something. And I was like, oh. it took a minute for it to click, but yeah, I can see it now. I can see it clearer through the camera than what I can if I'm looking at it in person. But yeah, so there is that one. Again, in my 10 to complete, I have Little Fairies Stained Glass Colour by Number. This is by Sun Life Drawing, and when I started with this one, I had 17 pages remaining. I don't have that many now. Whoops. Let me just remove the taggy. So again, this is Crayola Super Tips, alcohol markers, and black Posca. I've done quite a few in here this month. That one's super cute. As you can see, my super tips are running out, but I want to hold fire on getting a new set for a minute. I want to wait until we finish getting the last few bits for the kids for back to school. This one. Wow, I did do quite a few, didn't I? Oh, okay, and we have a whip in here as well. That one. And then I started this one the other night, but I was getting really frustrated because, again, more of my super tips were running out. I was getting really disheartened, and I just thought, I mean, it was late, it was early hours of the morning, and I just thought, I can't be bothered getting my backside out of bed to get my Ohuhu markers. So, yeah, I left it, but let me put a taggy in there, actually, just so I know that I've got a whip in there. So including that one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages left. So I might see if I can bust this one out in September and get this one done. But yeah, 7 pages. And even if I don't do them all September, it's easily done by the end of the month when I've done, like, what, 4 or 5 pages in here in August. So that is Little Fairies Stained Glass Colour by Number by Sun Life Drawing. And then the last of my 10 to complete is this one, Flowers and Gardens, Colour by Number, colouring book for adults by Colour Questopia, and this is the black background. Now, when I started this, I had 21 pages to do. That included the bonus pages. I have since decided I'm not doing the bonus pages. I didn't buy the book for them, and I've looked at the bonus pages, and they're just not books that I would be interested in adding to my collection either. So that took the total number of pages to do down to 16, and I finished this book in August as well. I completed it on the 23rd. It was, don't get me wrong, it was fun to colour, it was easy, but there was just a lot of, like, the same kind of colours. They didn't ask for much differentiating between, like, the greens and stuff. So, and I've just lost the page. Oh, which one was it? I can't remember which page I think I had already done that one, so maybe it was from here. And this is just done again with alcohol markers and super tips. But I'll be honest, as much as it was fun colouring it, like I said, I just, after a while, I got bored because it was just like, there wasn't really much differentiating between, like, the green, you know. They could have had, I mean, it says, like, green and dark green, which is fine. We've got the two colours, but when you've got the pages where there's a lot of it and it's all one colour, it's kind of like, come on, you know. This was a nice one. As you can see, my pen was running out again. Surprise, surprise. But that's fine. It shows that my supplies are loved and well used. So that's it. And then, like I said, I did look at the bonus pages and I just thought that they're just not for me. That one's okay. But I was like, no, I'm done with this book now. You know, it's just, yeah, they're not pages I really want to colour. If I change my mind, I can come back to it, but I am calling this one done. So I have completed 2 of my 10 books to complete in August alone, so go me. Okay, so the next stack are colour by colour and colour by numbers. So I have Colour by Colours Fantasy Women. This is by the fantastic Kira Shashneva. And I coloured the first page. I coloured this one. Oh, okay. Well, I have to be careful of that. But yeah, again, this was done with alcohol markers and Crayola Super Tips. And I love how she turned out. I thought she was so pretty. I did colour a page before in this one when I had first received the book for review. Where is it? This one. And again, she turned out beautiful. But I don't know. I just seem to forget I have this one. And I'm so glad I found it on the bookcase and pulled it out to work in it because I think she's gorgeous. Yeah, really pretty. I know that the skin is a bit streaky, but do you know what? I had fun, so that doesn't really bother me. I really enjoyed colouring this one, and I definitely think I'll be keeping this book out for September. So I'm going to keep that one to the side, and I need to fix that page as well. So let's keep that one separate. The next one is a new to me book. This was sent again by Sun Life Drawing. This is their Summer Girls Colour by Numbers for adults, and I coloured. I do want to do this one, but I coloured this one. So I coloured the first page in the book, and I love it. I can't remember, was I watching, I think I was watching Game of Thrones when I was working on this. And because I was sort of really trying to concentrate on what I was watching and focus on this as well, I did work slowly on this one. And I wanted to make sure I was getting the colours right, yeah, especially here with the leaves and things and down here. But yeah, I loved working on that, and I think the outcome is beautiful, if I do say so myself. I think Sun Life have done a wonderful job of this book. And then I had a really inexpensive sheet of like summer themed stickers, so I stuck one up here and it says, I haven't been everywhere, but it's on my list. So yeah, I just put a little sticker there to sort of jazz up the page a little bit. But I think she turned out beautifully, and again, I'm going to be keeping this out because this book is gorgeous. It really is. And you've probably, noticed by now, I like to work in my colour by number books in order from start to finish. Keep that one out as well. Another book that I absolutely love is the Circulism Art Books Colour by Number. This is the Echidna book by Eclipse AJ Quinnell. And I coloured this one and I love it. I absolutely adore this book. And Aaron, bless his heart, he replaced a Sun Life drawing book for me the other day, and he also bought me another one of these, and I do plan on adding many more of these circulism books by Eclipse to my collection because I love them. So relaxing. But yeah, this is the one that I worked on in August. And I love it. They just turn out beautifully. They really do. I think if I do the 10 books to complete again next year, this one's going to have to be on the list, I think. I'm already thinking ahead. I wasn't sure if I was going to do the 10 to complete, but I think I'm going to give it a go. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I would recommend these books. They're fabulous. And like I said, they turn out gorgeous. You know, you look at that and you think, yes, it's really pretty. Can't really see what it looks like when it's done. Boom, look at that. So vibrant. Gorgeous. I think that's my favourite one in here so far because I just like these colours here at the top. And then, you know, the beautiful colours behind the tree. I just think that's stunning. So that is the Circulism Art Books Echidna Colour by Number by Eclipse. Then I have the Colour by Number 70 Plus Cartoon Characters. This is by Jennifer Rowling of Bright Ideas Paper. And I coloured just the one. And it was this one. And I only needed 4 colours. There was dark orange, brown, grey and black. So this is Super Tips and Black Posca. I have no idea who this character is. No idea at all. But it was so quick to colour that. It took no time at all. So again, this is just, you know, another colour by number book that I'm working through in order. So yeah, there is that one. Next, I have the Rug Hooking Colour by Numbers for Adults. The artwork is by Irina Sinishkina. Oh my goodness, Irina Sinishkina Arts. I do apologise, but this is published by Sun Life Drawing, and this was the first page I had done in this book. Yeah, and it was the first one, and it was this one. So this goes for hashtag August Colour Your Hoard 2022, hosted by the beautiful Lavella and T here on YouTube. So I will link those ladies' channels down below for you. And this was done with alcohol markers, Crayola Super Tips and a black Posca pen. And this did take some time. It really did. But the designs are so unique. I think they're beautiful and they look amazing when you add colour to them. And you think these are all from Rug Hooking Designs. Oh, can you imagine the time and the work that must go into creating these? So yeah, here's the artist on the back. Here's the lovely Irina, and you can see some of her work behind her. If I hold that up, look at that. Such an incredibly talented and creative lady. That is amazing. So yeah, that is the Rug Hooking Colour by Numbers for Adults by Irina Sinishkina Arts, published by Sun Life Drawing. Again by Sun Life Drawing, we have the Colour by Number Travel Mosaic Black backgrounds. Now you may recall that the original of this one with the white background, that was one of my 10 to complete this year, and that one has been done. So I'm now working on this one, and I think, yeah, I've just done the one page in here this month, and it was this castle page. So again, as usual, we have Crayola Super Tips and alcohol markers. Now there was yellowing on here from the previous page, yeah, from these orange and reds and browns that I had here. So there was quite a lot of yellowing, but I think I've managed to kind of disguise it, not too bad. So there is that one. Turned out beautiful. And then this is one of the 2 books that Aaron bought for me, bless him. This was a replacement because I had previously finished this book. But when we had our cat Luna, you may recall, if you've been with me for a long time, she had weed on a lot of my books when my setup was downstairs, and this was one of them. And I was gutted because I loved this book. I always had fun colouring in it, and I was so proud when it was finished. And I've been saying for ages I would love to get a replacement and colour that again because I just enjoyed it so much. And it arrived yesterday. So there was this one, and like I said, one of the circulism art books. So Aaron, bless him, got those for me. So this is the World of Mice Stained Glass Colour by Number. This is by Sun Life Drawing. So I just wrote Kate's Colouring Haven there. And like I said, this was done last night. It was this one. So on this, I used my Crayola Super Tips, alcohol markers, black Posca, and then hold your breath, wait for it. I used, on the number 15, the aqua green, I used an Arteza Glitter Plus gel pen. So I'm hoping you can see a bit of the shine there. I'm hoping it's picking it up. I've got the curtain pulled across because it's so bright. So I used that, and then I went in with a Uniball Signo metallic silver and just in a few places here, and I added a few dots as well. And then with the silver, I just wrote here on the flower basket, hashtag August Colour Your Hoard 2022. So again, that is for Lavella and T's colour along. So yeah, I'd done that last night and I loved it, and this one is staying out for September without a doubt. So I next have 2 Disney books, just the 2 that weren't in my 10 to complete. Like I said, I haven't really done much this month. I think in total so far, up to the point of recording this video, I have completed 25 pages. So this is Disney Buddies Caress Mystère by Hachette Heroes, and I coloured this one. Now this is me not going in order in this book, but there is a wonderful reason why. This is my entry for the beautiful Megan at Disney Meg's Colouring here on YouTube. Her letter of the month for August was A. So I coloured this page because it has Anna on it. So yeah, I was looking through my books and I thought, oh, I've coloured quite a few of Ariel before. I don't really fancy doing that. So I had to look through these books because these are some of my absolute favourite. And I saw this and I was like, yeah, I'm going to do that one. It's really, really cute. So this is Anna and Olaf, done with Crayola Super Tips and some black Posca. And then again with my Uni metallic paint marker, I wrote friendship up here. So there you go. That is my page for Megan. And I will link Megan's channel in the video description for you as well. So there's that one, A for Anna. And then I also coloured from Disney Mickey and Friends Caress Mystère by Hachette Heroes. And I coloured this one. I coloured this guy here. And I have no idea who he is, but it was fun. And the majority of this was done with Posca pen. So I did start with a purple super tip down here, but that was running out. So I grabbed my, this one, Violet Posca PC1MR. This is, you can probably see, it's kind of running out as well. But yeah, I used that colour for this sort of darker purple here. So that was Posca, and all the black is Posca as well. The rest is Crayola Super Tips, but I have no idea who this character is. And I was looking here because I was like, am I colouring this right? This is how the page is supposed to look. Commissaire Fino? I don't know how you say that. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Yeah, I just have no idea. I don't recall seeing him in any sort of like Mickey cartoons or anything, but it was nice to come back to this book because I haven't worked in it since April. I thought it was longer than that, but yeah, April was the last time I worked in it, so it was time. It was time. The next page is from 50 Stylish Mandalas by Camellia Angel Cover, and this was for the beautiful Zoe at Addicted to Colouring. Again, I will link her channel down below for you. She had set colouring prompts for the month of August, and the only one I had done was G is for Groovy Colour Palette, and I done this one. So for this page I used my Bic Intensity markers, Jelly Roll Moonlight, and Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic. So I hope you can see the dual metallic there on the page. And then the Jelly Roll Moonlight, I used the fluorescent yellow, fluorescent green. Was there orange on here as well? No, just fluorescent yellow and green. But I just really think it made the page pop, and that was so much fun. And I did go back because this was a page that I hadn't have coloured. And because I love every page in this book, I just want to go through again in order. So yeah, so that one was for Zoe. Last couple of books. So the next one is Lost Ocean by Johanna Basford, and I coloured this one. And this one was for another colour along. This was for the beautiful Megan of Colourful Pirate here on YouTube. So again, I will link Megan's channel down in the video description for you. But the colour along was August Colour Along 2022. So I wanted to participate and I coloured this one. So I've done this with fine liners. There is some Chromatech glitter gel pen. I think there's some Pentel Hybrid dual metallic on there. I don't know if you can see. There is some glitter. Jelly Roll metallic. Yeah, and fine liners, that was it. So I just kept it really simple, but I love how it turned out. I really do. I think it looks really good. And it was a lot of fun. It was really relaxing actually. Just, you know, getting some fine liners because I'm using them up. There's not, you know, not many that are particularly full now, but they're so nice to use, especially on pages like this where you've got, you know, like your little fiddly details. Fine liners are perfect. So I really enjoyed using them. So there's that one for the beautiful Megan. And then I worked in another Johanna Basford book, and it was my Enchanted Forest book. This used to be my absolute favourites of Johanna's books, and I think now it is this one and Worlds of Wonder. They are my joint favourites. And I think I'm going to work through this one in order. just because I keep looking through it and I can't choose a page, so I thought, do you know, why not just go through in order. So I still have to come back and do that one and those. I'm not, you know, I'll do the border or whatever and that, but I do want to stain this one with like cold tea bags. I want to do that, so that'll be a project for another time, but on this occasion I coloured this one. And again, I was watching Game of Thrones while colouring this because I've binge watched the whole series. So on this one I used polychromos, Arteza Inconic fine liners for some of the little, you know, fiddly areas, Chromatech glitter gel pens. Where was that? Oh, I think the Chromatech is the gold, if I remember correctly, here and up on the crown. So there's those. Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, which is this beautiful sort of reddy orange colour here. I hope it's picking up there and down there at the bottom. A variety of jelly rolls. So on here we have, let me see, we have black jelly roll glaze, jelly roll metallic, don't think we have jelly roll white. So yeah, I think it was just the black jelly roll glaze and jelly roll metallic. I hope the glaze is showing up there. And then I used some Calero watercolour for the roof of the castle, and I used the colour golden orange. I did sort of make a bit of a mess on that bit there, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. And then I used Uniball Signo metallic gold and sparkling gold. And then just for the corners, I used some rub-on transfers that I've had for ages from the range. So there was that one there in the corner and that one. And I really like the purples and oranges together. It kind of gives it that like, kind of Halloween-y colour palette, which I really like. Yeah, I was really pleased with this one and I had so much fun colouring that. Yeah, it was an absolute joy working on that. So the next is this double page spread, and what I'm tempted to do is what I have seen before, where I think this has been sectioned into 4 and you colour each section for the different seasons. So you've got spring, summer, autumn and winter. I'm tempted to either do that or something similar but divide it into 7 and do it sort of monochrome, like the colours of the rainbow. That's what I'm thinking. We shall see. But yeah, that's the next page in there, and that is Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. And then last but not least is this beautiful book. Now, I can't remember the title of this. I really do need to write it down. I think it's Wild Mouse Yururi's Journey Sketchbook Travels, something like that. And this is by Makiko Inotome. Now, this double page spread has taken me, I want to say, about 2.5 months to do, because I would just work on it a bit at a time, because I had a vision as to how I wanted it to look. I've not quite achieved it, but I am still so ridiculously proud, and I don't say that about my pages very often. I coloured this double page spread. So yeah, there was, my gosh, so much used on this. I'll just hold it up a little bit and move it along. Do, do, do. So with this one, I did want the colour on the walls to be more of a, like an olivey, sagey green, you know, more of a natural green, kind of like the colour here of his shorts. But when I went in with the lightest colour to try and blend them together, it came out very, very bright. So I thought, well, he's going to have a lot of colourful stuff in here anyway, and there is a lot of brown. So I'm kind of hoping that the brown takes away from the colour of the walls a little bit. So I primarily used my Caran d'Ache Pablo pencils on this. I have used Crayola Super Tips, but only in a few areas as a base. I think I used Polychromos on here, maybe a little bit of Prismacolor pencils. There's some fine liner, there's some white Jelly Roll, Pentel Hybrid Dual Metallic, Jelly Roll Whites, Jelly Roll Glaze on some of the, I don't know if you can see, there you go. Yeah, just lots, all sorts on here. I didn't really want to do anything to this book here, so I just sort of added a little bit of grey shading. I wanted that to stay quite plain and neutral because we had a lot of other colours kind of surrounding it, so I thought we'll leave that plain. But I am so incredibly proud of this, especially the woodwork. I wanted this little scarf here to be like Gryffindor colours, so we have that. Love the little paint palette. I think that's one of my favourite things on the page. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm just really, really proud of this. Let me just move the coffee cup out of the way. Yeah, I look at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've coloured that. And it, like I said, it took me about 2.5 months working on this on and off. I was really intimidated by this book because it's so beautiful and I love every single image in here, but now that I've started, I'm like, okay, I can't wait to do the next one. And I think the next page I would like to do, I've just gone past it, where was it? This one. I'd like to do this one and this one. I just think they are gorgeous. But I would really like to try out watercolours on here and see how they work. So I will test it in the back of the book. But I just think it would be lovely to kind of get like a painterly vibe on this one particular. But yeah, these are the pages I would like to do next. So goodness knows how long they're going to take me, but I really enjoyed just working so slowly and taking my time and really sort of thinking about colours and colour placement and things. I know it probably doesn't look like it with this because there is so much going on, but I really did try and be mindful of colours, you know. I put a lot of thought into that one. But yeah, we've even got Jelly Roll glaze on his hooves and the little bridle there. So yeah, there is that one. So that is it. That is my completed pages for August. Whatever I complete in the next like 2 and a bit days, I will just add on to September's completed pages. But as I said at the beginning, I just wanted to sit and get this done while I'm bulk recording anyway. So yeah, please keep an eye out for this video. I really hope that you enjoy it. So thank you so much for joining, Take care, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love.